Hi, and welcome back to the Emily and Erin podcast. That is still
I'm actually here this time.
She's here for the second episode.
Oh my god!
It's still not named though, so whatever.
Put some names in the comments below.
List some names in the comments below. Okay, so list some names in the comments below. If you choose your name, congratulations, you get a gold star. You're not gonna get anything special because we're broke. We just recorded this entire thing, like most of it, but it didn't record because this sucks. So we're doing...
Sorry, my phone.
It's okay. So we're doing the top 8 resort lobbies in Walt Disney World. Erin, Disney Song of the Day, episode, go.
Disney Song of the Day is the new one from Frozen. I don't know the name of it, the When We're Together one. Yeah. But I can't listen to it until we go see Coco. Exactly. Emily listens to it on a loop when she's at work.
Yep.
And somebody played it in the back room at my work, but I couldn't listen to it, so I ran away.
That's a good one. I like that.
One.
'Tis the season. We're not going to do any news because we were making this super quick. I have to work in 3 hours now because the stupid episode didn't film the first time. So we're doing top 8 Disney World lobbies, 8 being our least favorite of the favorites, 1 being our favorites of the favorites, 10 to 1, depending on the disco reference. Okay, so Erin, go ahead. Number 8. Let's start.
Number 8. My number 8 is the Port Orleans Riverside. It is not my favorite, but it's not my least favorite, and it's not high enough to go into the middle because it kind of like Emily said before, well, you don't know because it cut off, but Emily said it's kind of hard to choose the bottom 4. But I like the Riverside. I've worked at the Riverside. There's always music going, and it smells like beignets.
That's always good.
So it's a good...
Yeah. If you would have heard the first episode, I don't really remember Riverside that much. I've only been there once, so I need to go back and get some beignets. And so my number 8, I chose the All-Star Movies Resort because I feel like the All-Star Resorts don't get a lot of love, and I feel like they're the bottom of the Walt Disney World ranking because they're so cheap. And I mean, you pay the same price to stay at a hotel 8 or whatever they're called. But I mean, Disney World does such a great job with the theming and stuff, and I love all the movie references and all the memorabilia with all the movies. So I really like All-Star Movies, and what's your number 7?
Well, I mean, I'll throw in my honorable mention there.
Yeah.
Like I did before. That didn't record. It's okay. Not salty at all. I worked at all the All-Stars, so I will put in a mention for those lobbies. Because if you were there anytime between, January to August of 2014, I was probably there as well. Unless it was one of the times that I was deployed to a different resort. But I'm sorry if you heard me sing Frozen badly with a merch guy, but hey, still cool. My number 7 lobby is going to be the Boardwalk Lobby.
That's a good one.
Yeah, my friend Tyler used to work there as the bellhop, front desk kind of whatever greeter. But it's really cool, but there's only one drawback is it's really annoying because people like to press the little carousel button and it doesn't stop. But it's so pretty, and then it's got a really nice view onto the lake where the boat brings everybody to Epcot and Hollywood Studios and whatever, and you can see jelly rolls from there, and it's just really pretty.
It is. That's a good one. I chose for number 7 Pop Century. I chose Pop Century, kind of the same thing with All-Star Movies. I feel like those resort lobbies are so cool. They're so they have a lot of detail to them. I feel like when I say these lobbies, I picture myself where can I sit down and just enjoy, soak in everything. When I stay at All-Star, because I mainly stay at All-Star and Pop Century Resort, so that's Disney to me. That's legit. That makes me feel whoa, I'm in Disney, because I'm most familiar with those resorts. So I chose Pop Century because I really like that lobby. I can just chill in there. Was that the lobby? Didn't we stay there? That was the lobby where I was checking Erin in, and the cast member said, have a great stay. And I said, you too, because I am so socially awkward.
Well, I mean, okay, so what is it? We're on to number 6.
Yes.
I picked the Wilderness Resort for number 6.
That's a good one.
I've never entered the resort actually through the front door, which is really
How?
weird. I don't know. We always went through the side, and you go through this little hallway with a fireplace and whatever, and then you pass the arcade, and then it's just wilderness. But I just think it's really cool. Like the totem poles. I like how cozy it is. They probably have fires burning all the time. Oopsie. But yeah, I think that's cool. I lost my list.
It's at the top there.
Where's my list?
It should be at the top. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Where did Erin's list go? Hey,
I don't know where Erin's list went.
We lost Erin's list.
It's okay.
Anyways.
But anyway, I like the wilderness lobby. I think it's really cool. I deleted it?
Yeah, I saved it.
Shoot.
Were you done? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I'm gonna put wilderness as an honorable mention because I really like that lobby. I like the totem pole, like you said. I have like a baby picture of me standing by the totem pole, so I like that one. And I like the fireplace. I really like it a lot because that reminds me of during my CP, my first one. I was waiting for my uncle and aunt to come in from the Magical Express, so I was just hanging out in that lobby because we stayed at the wilderness, and so that just kind of reminds me of like family and like being all like family stuff.
I'm just making sure my car
the car starts. Okay, so my number 6 is actually the Boardwalk. So I chose the Boardwalk. I like the Boardwalk a lot. Like Erin said, I like just to like chill in there. I like the bathroom is very nice.
The bathroom is very nice.
I don't know. I like the Boardwalk a lot. I like just like, I kind of like how skinny it is. So like, does that make sense? And then you can like easily like cut across, like get to where you want to go quickly. I've never stayed at the Boardwalk. I've always wanted to, but I like how, I feel like everything is at the Boardwalk. So yeah.
Awesome. My number 5 is going to be the Porter Lane's French Quarter. It's one of my favorites. I don't know why I didn't put it at like number 1, but there's a reason for my number 1. So it's just, you'll find out later. But I love the French Quarter. I never got to work there. I think I might have worked there for one day, but I just like, it's very open. It's got a nice like atrium, and like they hand out beads when you walk in because it's like Mardi Gras. Again, you can smell beignets. I mean, this will probably come in a later episode, but their cafeteria is one of my favorites because the beignets are so good. But yeah, I just like how it is and how it's laid out. It's very, very cozy. Feels like you're in New Orleans. It's really pretty.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah. That's a good one.
Oopsie. No, don't cancel this.
I chose for my number 5, and this one might come as a surprise for a lot of people because it's not up higher, but I chose the Grand Floridian for my number 5 because, I mean, the Grand Floridian is like, it's a good resort, like it's great, but it's like so expensive. Like I don't think I'll ever be able to stay there my entire life. But I like the Grand Floridian lobby a lot because that's another one, even though I've never stayed there, that's like one of those resorts I walk in and I'm like, wow, I am in Disney World. And I also like it a lot because like I can just chill there all day. And I really like it when they have the band out playing music and stuff, and there's sometimes a lot of people dancing, and there's like a lot of shops. It also smells very nice in there. So I chose the Grand Floridian. I think I put it up lower, or I think I put it lower because it's kind of like one of those resorts where I feel like a lot of snotty people are around, and that kind of like draws me back a little bit, and I'm like, I don't really want to be by these people too much, so I like to just like breeze through Grand Floridian on my way to the monorail. So yeah.
My number 4, and I think it's only this, like, it's not higher up because of recent changes that have happened, is the Polynesian.
Ooh.
I miss before the tiki.
The waterfall?
Yeah, I love the waterfall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the tiki's cool. I like him. He's cool. It smells good in there, too.
It does.
And I like getting laid every time I go to Polynesian.
Yeah, I gotta get laid.
But, yeah, I think the Polynesian's great. The lobby is really pretty. It's pretty since the revamp, but I liked it before.
No, I know what you mean.
Maybe just because it was like, that's what it was like when I had first gone to Disney. That's what it was like during my college program. And it was under construction most of my college program, which sucked.
Yeah, it's not fun.
I'm just like, oh, this is fun. A wall where my roommates and I want to take a picture.
Aww. Yeah, did they have the walls up then when you were there?
I think they had the walls up when we were like halfway through our program.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Yeah, that's lame.
Were you done? Sorry.
I think I'm good.
Okay. For my number 4, I chose the Art of Animation Resort because that is one of my favorite lobbies because they have like all the sketches everywhere, and they have a artist come, I think, a couple times during the day to do like a little Mickey Mouse sketch with all the little kids and stuff. And so I like that one a lot. It's so colorful, and I love the tree that they always put in during the holiday season. And it's just like, there's a lot of walls. You can take pictures in front of it for your Instagram, you know. Yeah, so I like Art of Animation.
Art of Animation is actually my number 3.
Is it really?
Yep.
Shut up.
It's my number 3. So a lot of the things that Emily just said, I did work there during my CP as one of my deployments. I worked at a lot of them.
You did. I didn't even realize that.
I know, right? Some that I didn't even mention that I don't want to mention. Actually, honorable mention, Caribbean Beach. But yeah, I like the Art of Animation lobby a lot. I love the colors and like how it just it's like an order thing. Like if you ever go into Charming Charlie's and everything's like separated by color. Yeah. Art of Animation's the same way,
like
and I'm just like,
pleasing. Yeah.
Also, it's just there's always Disney music playing, not like the other resorts where it's just like,
That's true.
This and this, and like, no, this is Disney music right here. They play Jonas Brothers.
They do play the Jonas Brothers.
So, yeah,
that's a good one.
I like the Art of Animation lobby.
I chose for my Connor.
Your Connor?
Connor.
Oh God. Not this.
My number 3. No, I read the word. I chose for number 3 Coronado Springs. And I chose Coronado Springs because I feel like that's one of the resorts that gets like so like thrown under the bus all the time. Like nobody really cares about that resort because like it's one of those resorts like kind of like Caribbean Beach where it's not like connected to anything. Like it's kind of in its own like separate little spot. And like I think Coronado Springs is like the most like in its own little spot than all the other resorts. And it's just so like pretty. It's such a nice resort. Like, I love walking around Coronado Springs, except sometimes they have alligators in the lake, but we don't talk about that. But it's really pretty, and I love the shop there, and I love the food court area, and it's so, like, it's so much fun. I like it.
All right.
The end.
The end. I'm still waiting for us to have one in common, and I have a feeling if it's any of them, it would be this one. My number 2 is the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Oh, nope.
Nope. Oh, no. I love the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Yeah. I just think the views there are incredible, especially when you walk in, you're just so immersed. And I like all the woodwork inside, too. And there are, like, platforms to go up. There's all this seating. There's places to relax. There's stuff to do, things to see. And it's so cool with the giant window just in the back. It's just like, oh, look at there's a giraffe.
It's so like bright in there, and it's like a giant lobby too. It's huge.
It's inviting.
That was a good word. Good word, inviting. I chose for my number 2 the Contemporary Resort. My voice went away. Contemporary Resort, and I chose Contemporary because I like how it smells in there. You know, I like it a lot because I mean, there's not really too much. Like, I feel like their lobby goes like 3 floors because it's such like a oddly shaped resort. That, like, I count the lobby being, like, where you walk in from the bottom floor where, like, the wave is, and then, like, the second floor where, like, the arcade and Chef Mickey is. And I like just that whole area. I love, like, the mural with, like, the 5-legged goat. And I love, like, just sitting down there and watching the monorail go by and, like, seeing Chef Mickey's and just, like, chilling around there. And I think it's a lot of fun. And I think Contemporary, in my opinion, has the best arcade in Disney property.
True.
I really like their arcade.
True.
Yeah, so...
That's why Contemporary didn't make my list is because I just took the bottom floor as the lobby. I'm like, that's boring, the wait, whatever.
Yeah.
I love where the monorail drops you off and the goats and the gift shop there is like one of my favorites. Chef Mickey's is delicious, all that stuff. But my number 1 is the Grand Floridian.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love the Grand Floridian.
Yeah.
Always smells like basin in there. I love basin. And I love when people play piano, and I love the little area where the kids sit and watch, like, Disney movies and cartoons, and I just think it's so cute and so fancy in there. I don't want to touch anything. Well, that's always where they have the gingerbread houses, too, and they had the eggs at Easter, which were really pretty.
Yeah, they did good.
Yeah, they always do a great job.
Excellent.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen it during Christmas, but it's one of the ones that I go to first every Disney trip. Because you do the big 3.
Yep.
And
the monorail.
When you don't have your park ticket yet, you get in, and then you don't have your park ticket, so you got a resort hop.
That's exactly.
And that's where you start. You start with the big 3, and the Grand Floridian is just my favorite one.
Yeah, I know. Grand Flo's a good one. My number 1 is the Polynesian. And shut up. I love the Polynesian because it smells nice. You know, smells a big part in all these. But I really like Polynesian because that's my favorite resort. Like, all of my favorite resorts. Even though I've never stayed there, that's probably my favorite resort. I love, like, everything about the Polynesian. I love Trader Sam's. I love Ohana's. I love getting the free lays every time you go in. I love, like, one of my favorite things to do once I, like, start my trip at Disney. Like Erin says, you have to go like resort hopping before you actually go into the parks. And so my favorite thing to do is to walk through the front entrance of the Polynesian and just go straight through and just see Cinderella's castle for like the first time in the back and just be like, holy cow, I'm in Disney World, what the heck? And then you get Dole Whip there, like Dole Whip. And I don't know, I just love everything about the Polynesian. I know, like, I kind of agree with what you say about the whole change in the whole lobby and everything. I kind of feel like that was unnecessary, but I kind of like the new one too. I have like mixed feelings about it. I feel like it's a lot more open now. I feel like it's a lot brighter in there. There's more places to sit and relax. Like, I see people all the time doing like schoolwork there, just like working on their laptops, and it's just so relaxing. It's so chill. And fun fact, I don't know if you knew this, but Stitch comes out dressed as Elvis every year on Halloween at the Polynesian, and he meets guests. And so, like, just stuff like that. I know, like, Grand Floridian does stuff like that with Cinderella and everything, but I really like the Polynesian. I just have, like, strong feelings towards the Polynesian, and it's my favorite resort. And bucket list to stay there. So if anyone listening wants to take me to the Polynesian, go for it.
Yeah. Same with the flow for me.
Same with the flow.
I will love
the flow.
I
love the flow.
Love the flow. Actually, if there were a like surpassed to number 1, my number 0, because it's not built yet, is the Star Wars resort.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna happen and it's gonna be amazing.
If anyone wants to buy us a trip to the Star Wars resort too, man, go for it.
Yeah, it's not even done. I don't even know if they're building it
we're gonna have to talk about that. Like, we're gonna have to like make an episode about stuff that's coming to the parks. Or Star Wars. That works too. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this. We'll try to make these more professional sounding. We're literally in a Sonic drive-thru filming this.
Listening to Christmas music, waiting to go to Ulta.
We're going to go to Ulta. I'm going to go work at 8 o'clock. That's going to be fun. So I hope you enjoyed this. Once again, if you have any name ideas for us, please let us know in the comments down below. You will be the best person ever. And if you have any other ideas for top 8s we can do, leave them down below. And have a great week and a magical day.
And like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, man, go for it.
Subscribe.
Okay.
This is YouTube. Bye.